We are on our way. We have listened to our teachers, our parents, and our students. We have a wonderful collaboration of ideas that all support student learning. We're ready to finalize our compact. And this leads us to step for success number 7, putting it all together.
Patty Avallone, you have been the facilitator and coach to the schools in this compact transformation process, and I can sure see why you were the Connecticut Teacher of the Year and a successful principal and district Title I director. You bring so much energy and passion to this work. Now, one of the most important things you've been doing is helping the schools put it all together. Tell us how you did this.
It's been a wonderful journey, and I will tell you. Go to the schools, and you have to meet with all the different stakeholders along the way. And it takes many months. It doesn't happen overnight. I have to tell everybody that. So you've got to find out what the district goals are. You talk to your school principal. What are the goals that you're putting in your school improvement plan? You go to your teachers who are working every day to accomplish those strategies, and you find out what's going on. You take those key strategies and extend it to the parents. You go to the parents. You have meetings with them throughout the year. You go to the kids. Okay, kids, here's what we're doing. What are you going to do? And then you have all this great information, and you go, now what am I going to do? So we, as the State Department, said we've got to find some kind of way that it's easier for them to put it in a place where it makes sense, to show that what the district is doing is linked to the school, linked to the kids. So it all comes down to the child level, and it shows all the stakeholders working together. So we created a template, and I do say that it is also on the webpage for easy access, and it has the different components that we need along the way. The first component is your cover. Now, the cover can be fun. It could be colorful. It should be in wording that is really parent-friendly and user-friendly. You could put whatever you want on the cover. I usually suggest put your mission statement, your mascot. If you have a wonderful quote that is inspirational, you can put your principal's picture on it. It doesn't matter. But as long as you have information about the school and that it is that school compact. Then the next step you're going to go to, what are the district goals? Working around the state, Anne, I have found most parents and sometimes many teachers do not know what the district goals are because we've never really shared that with families. Yet we expect them to follow our goals, but we have never shared them. So we have the district goals, we put them in the template. And what I say to the schools, take them right off the district webpage. Sometimes they're posted around the schools, put them in. Every school has to dance to the district goals or adhere to the district goals because we're all working together. So the next thing we do is when the school improvement plan is written, and they are the school goals that are based on the district goals, we put them in the box where it says school goals. And we say you have a school improvement plan and you've got 4 or 5 goals. Narrow it down. Do 1 goal, maybe 2. Go to those goals that you need the most help on. Really, even if it's the first grade and it's vowel sounds, if that's where you need help, that's what you do, and you put that in your compact. All right, then you've got your district goals, you've got your school goals. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take it to your data teams. Your grade levels meet as data teams. Every week or month, however they meet, they talk about strategies that help children. And they get down to each particular child so they know what that child needs. Take 3 strategies based on the goals that your grade level needs to support the school goals. And how can we extend that learning to the home? How can we extend that learning to make sure that the parents at home know how they can help with the specifics of the goals that are happening at each grade level? Working across the state, they say one thing to us parents. Here's what they want. Please tell me, what does my child need to know at each level? What do they need to know? The compact is the perfect vehicle for doing that. Okay, then you went to the classroom. You got these great strategies, right? Now we've got to let the parents know what the strategies is. How are they going to help them if they don't know what the goals are and those specific strategies? So we have parent meetings, and the school can decide any way they want how to engage parents coming in at night. They could have daytime meetings, they could have nighttime meetings, they could have Saturday meetings, they could do it at orientation. Gather input from as many parents as you can. And you are going to be surprised at what parents say that they do at home already and how they could support. Your eyes will be opened as an educator, and it's been marvelous. The experience has been terrific. Then, okay, you go to the kids, the students. You've got a goal in reading. You've got to make sure that you make those connections to the text. What are you going to do? Oh. So then the kids say a lot of different things, and then you streamline what they say, and you put it in the template. Then you go to another one. You tell the parents at home, what is a compact? Well, look what a compact is. It's a lot of voices, a lot of stakeholders coming together, and it is a document that is required under Title I law that really explains what it is that we all need to work on to increase student success. How is it developed? Well, it's developed over the course of a year with parents, with students, with teachers, sometimes with community, with leadership teams, with data teams, everybody working together to make it work. Okay? The next part of the template is, what do you do in your school to build partnerships? Well, schools do great things, and every time I go to a school, I'm educated to more and more things that they're doing. They have PTOs. They now have school governance teams. They have school leadership teams. They have newsletters. They have literacy nights. They have math nights. They have young authors nights. Put that in. Do some bragging about your school, because really, sometimes people don't know what it is that you do. Next, how do you communicate with your parents throughout the year? Some teachers do their own newsletter. You have a web page. You have that phone blast system. They call it different things in different cities. You have your compact that is going home. You have a principal's letter that goes home. There's many things that you do to communicate with parents throughout the year. You have parent conferences. You have orientation. You have open house. Ways to get parents in. And basically, you take all that information, which sounds like a lot, but it's what you're doing anyway. The piece that has been missing is the extending it to the parent to help at home with the strategies of the school. And that's what your compact is. Isn't that easy, Ann?
It's beautiful, Patty. Thank you.